this is a transformational educational experience, College of the Atlantic, without a doubt. But you see students who spend 6, 8, 10 weeks out on Mount Desert Rock over the summer, and that is like a rapid transformation like that.
Really?
It's
news to me. So
no, it's extraordinary. Yeah.
Welcome back to The Sea Has Many Voices, and my guest this week is Dr. Darron Collins, the president of Ecology Atlantic. I'm Greg Stone, and we're continuing our discussion here on the shores of Frenchman's Bay, and I want to find out what's happening at my beloved Mount Desert Rock. This is where I started my career in marine science many years ago.
Yeah. So I'm glad you asked, because College of the Atlantic, we're on Frenchman Bay here, about 38 acres or so, but part of the campus is 25 miles out into the Gulf of Maine on this 3-acre hunk of granite called Mount Desert Rock. And lighthouse was put up in 1848, and keeper's house, and the college uses Mount Desert Rock and also Great Duck Island as a platform for doing marine mammal and ornithological and historical human ecological research. And the Indigenous Scholars Program that we talked about earlier, my intent is to get those students spending time in the same place where you cut your teeth.
I literally cut my teeth out there. It's like, the thing about the rock, we call it the rock, is it's like being at sea, but without being seasick, without the risk of dying from drowning, without all these other things. It's a rock pinnacle that comes out of the water at the 50 fathom line. So 50 times 6. What is that? It's 50 times 6. 300. So 300 foot line of depth. And it's a particularly interesting area oceanographically because of that, and it just happened to intersect. So the college owns it now, right?
We do own it.
It's a research station.
Yeah, and since 1972, you remember Scott Krause, right? At the New England Aquarium, another COA alumnus. Since 1972, we've been, doing experiential education and research out on that.
I ran that for 2 years,
I know.
I was a pseudo director. I was a director, but I was a kid.
When I was a student, I was very terrestrially focused, so I always was a little nervous about the rock. But since coming back as president, I've spent a lot of time out there, and I swear there is this is a transformational educational experience, College of the Atlantic, without a doubt. But you see students who spend 6, 8, 10 weeks out on Mount Desert Rock over the summer, and that is like a rapid transformation like that.
Really?
This
is news to me. So
no, it's extraordinary. Yeah.
So you bring classes out there?
Well, we do bring classes, short
you're
term,
talking about the research.
But I'm talking about the research that happens that is student designed, but guided by our faculty. Now, Sean Todd, at one point it was Steve Katona, both a mentor to both of us. But just generations of students who have experienced working, living, and doing research out at a place like Mount Desert Rock. You won't find it at any other place in the country in terms of the world of higher ed. And I say that kind of proudly as an alumnus and president, but that's a great asset. That's a great asset. It's an amazing asset. Yeah.
I kind of take it a little bit for granted because I'll tell you the quick story of how I got that job too.
Yeah.
When I got here, I had a work-study job. I had my little financial aid package, and I was real nervous about making it in college because I hadn't done so well in high school.
Yeah.
So I had my job was cleaning the chemistry lab, which was in the building burned down.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous about making sure I did everything right. I overdid everything.
Yeah.
So I completely took the chemistry lab apart, washed every test tube, every glass jar. I lined them up in the cabinets, and this place shined.
Yeah.
And one day this guy walks in with a beard. It was Katona. I'd never met him.
Yeah.
But he walked in. He said, "Who are you?"
Right.
And I said, he said, are you the one that's responsible for this laboratory being
Yeah.
as clean as it is? And I said, yes, that's me, sir, or Dr. Catone or whatever.
Right, yeah.
And he said, what are you doing this summer?
Right.
And I said,
Right.
well, I've got a job washing dishes at a resort,
Right.
which paid pretty well, and it was part of my financing.
Yeah.
And he said, I've got a job for you. I need this research station. I need someone to run it. I said, what does
Yeah.
it pay?
Right.
He said, $1,000 a summer plus your room and board. And I said, well, can I think about it?
Yeah.
'Cause my other job was $2,000 for the
Yeah.
summer. And I got, as soon as I left, I said, you dummy, that's why you're here.
Right.
Don't.
Yeah.
So the next day I went back to him and I said, I want the job, thank you, but why are you offering it to me? Because I've never even seen a whale.
Yeah.
I didn't. And he
Yeah.
said, if you can organize this chemistry lab,
Right.
you
Yeah.
can do this job.
Can do the job. Yeah. Amazing. And so now there are like 5 decades of Greg Stones who have used Mount Desert Rock as a platform. The greatest story, a week or two ago in the New York Times, there was a piece on the possible finding and location of Amelia Earhart's plane off of Kiribati, right?
Yes, I'm,
Well,
I'm all entwined in that whole
Right.
thing. We can talk about that.
okay, but the woman who's leading the project is a COA alumna.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. A few years ago, you might
She's working for Ballard?
Allison Fundus, her name is.
Oh.
Yeah. And 2 or 3 years ago, remember down in the Danger Islands, you've heard about a discovered penguin colony. They found through doing drone research a new emperor penguin colony on the Danger
I
Islands.
might have heard about that, yeah, but anyway. So was that her?
COA, no, different COA
different COA,
alumnus.
okay.
This guy Alex. Alex is going to kill me now. Alex, it'll come to me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he cut his teeth on
Wow.
Mount Desert Rock, and you and
This is
Scott.
so much
Crow-
fun.
Yeah, and so it continues to be this amazing platform for students who wind up doing
Yeah, it
just
changed me.
extraordinary things.
It
yeah.
changed me. It gave
Yeah.
me that, my first,
Alex Borowitz, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry, Alex. Yeah.
and I know you invited me out there this last year. Please continue to invite me. I will come.
We'll get you back.
When there's
We'll get you back
when there's
there.
a moment
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
will be coincide. So what do you have? Any plans you'd like to announce on the show, or just that it's there and it continues?
No, it's there, and it's
unique.
and
to,
it's a definite, like you described it, as a unique asset to this college. It's a unique asset for understanding human ecology, and there is no better bellwether for climate change in the North Atlantic than on Mount Desert Rock. So part of the Indigenous Scholars Program, one reason why College of the Atlantic makes sense as a home institution for a program like that is because of Frenchman Bay and the Gulf of Maine and places like Great Duck Island and Mount Desert Rock.
Well, Darron, thank you for you've stimulated those memories in my mind from Mount Desert Rock.
Yeah.
Very pleasant ones. And thank you for being on the show. And can I ask you to come back on the show? And I'd like to even maybe consider doing a series on the college or this area or something. Because, but anyway.
Yes, you can ask me
Great.
back.
Okay, you will be back. All right.
I
All
will
right.
most definitely
All
be
right.
back.
All right.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Good.